Yo, so right now, talking about astrology. Bah, 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 bah. Knock your ass out, because it's the fucking truth, bitch. Now, astrology is the gateway to your fucking self, man. You know, when you meditate, you pray, when you manifest, yeah, you fucking work with that shit. You gonna still manifest your shit, you know what I'm saying? But you manifested yourself into this world at a certain time when the sun was in a certain constellation, the moon, Mercury, Jupiter, Pluto, all the motherfucking planets, and they all have a certain type of meaning. So if you don't know what the fuck them shits is, here I come for your motherfucking ass, all right? You know? Biblios, Helios, that's what the Bible's about, all the religions, you know what I mean? They just confuse your ass, made stories about how the stars and the planets would affect and everything, and how worldly events carried out, and just made them in the fucking story. So I ain't even go into details about that. I done read the Bible. I still believe it in some way, shape, or form. Right now we're talking astrology, all right? So you need to know these things because the sun is how you act, the moon is how you react, Mercury is how you communicate, Venus is how you love or your pleasures and shit like that, and then your ascendant is your personality, right? So this video, I'm basically telling you some basics, you know what I'm saying? So your ascendant's always gonna be your first house, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go into all the details because you have to do the research yourself on these topics, you know what I'm saying? I have to focus on my goals, on cracking codes and giving out the energy. I'm just giving you the basics so you can understand why astrology is key. Now, if you understand what I just said, even when you put in a birth chart, you can change the time, you can change the day, everything. It's all gonna be different. Everything will be different. You can put someone on the same day. I've done some of these birth charts, and they're born on the same exact day, but born at 2 different times. They had different moons, they had different other planets at different degrees that didn't align with certain different stars. Now, that means there's gonna be different conjunctions, different aspects, different fucking everything. So nobody is exactly the same. That's why when you're a Taurus like me, I can't relate to all the Tauruses because I'm not just a straight Taurus. Now my Saturn's in Taurus, my Sun and my Saturn's in Taurus, but I'm not a 100% Taurus. You got other shit. So that's why you watch your horoscope, you're like, damn, that shit don't always resonate with me because that's not true. And plus on the other planetary alignments that's going on currently or that's going to transition, it's gonna have a different effect on you. So you gotta know these things. Now, here's my main purpose of this video too. I'm also advertising my own knowledge on astrology for you to hit me up. Now, if you just want a basic reading about your sun, moon, ascendant, you know what I'm saying, tell you about how you act, react, and, you know, talk about the conjunction and shit that has to do with that. Okay, you know, I'm doing basic shit for 30 bucks. You know what I'm saying? You send me 30 bucks, I'll break down some simple shit for you in your chart. You know what I'm saying? Now, you $50, you know, shoot me $50, nigga, I'll break down the whole shebang and tell you about all the planets and their meanings. You know what I mean? And what it has to do. Now, you do the deluxe package, you send me $100. Look, I'll break down all of that and I'll get to the aspects and how it affects you in every which way, shape, or form, and how it's either you have superpowers in your chart, you have gifts, you have challenges, and you have ones that create opportunities, and these are all aspects. So when you put in your birth chart and you read these things, that's why it's hard for you to understand because there's so many, and the degrees matter too. I know about all these things. Like, you gotta know like the difference between, oh, your sun sign is in 17 degrees versus 1 degree. Because if it's in 1 degree, that other sign to the left of it, you might be more inclined to also be like that other sign. Same thing with the houses, the cusp of the houses, which sign each house is on. You know what I mean? And the house rules the sign, not the sign rules the house. You know what I'm saying? So, and now I can break that down for you. I can pretty much write you a whole fucking essay. Nigga, you know, in school, even in middle school, I was known for being able to write and perform and articulate myself in different ways. So I can write that all out for you in ways that you can understand based on your chart, because I'm gonna read your chart and see how I can make it relevant to you based off if you fire, earth, water dominant and based off your shit, motherfucker. Yeah. See, now my Mercury's in Aries. That's why I got the cardinal. I'm a leadership speaker, you know what I mean? I speak fast, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta calm down sometimes. So I get hyped up about the knowledge. I get hyped up about showing niggas the truth. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the deluxe, even more deluxe package, $150, you know what I'm saying? I will break down even what stars you connect to outside of the solar system. Now, you can do that shit. You can do all this shit yourself, but you gotta learn. This shit gets complicated for certain individuals because their birth chart alignments. So literally when I was going through all this and I learned all my aspects, I learned that I can do astrology, or I'm good at figuring out some deep occultic shit, or things that's in the dark and bringing them to the light, because that's part of my chart. Certain things in my chart I'm not going to tell you because that's too much. It's for me to know, for you to just find out by watching me and seeing what I do. You know what I mean? But see, what I can do, basically what your birth chart does is confirm you. So everything that resonated with you your whole life, and you like, man, I don't know if I should do that. Well, your birth chart going to tell you. And now I'm not just talking about the sun, moon, and ascendant. I'm talking about everything else too, because they all have a different effect. And also, whichever planet's getting closer and whatever type of retrograde and shit's going on, it's also going to have an effect and a stronger type of power. So you got to know these things. And I can help you do that. You know what I mean? But I'm having so many people that hit me up. I can't do it for free. I can't. What I'm going to do is post YouTube for free and give you this good energy because you're dealing with my energy. You're dealing with my energy, so you know it's going to be good. You know what I'm saying? But this is my side hustle. Outside of everything else I do, this is what I love to do. This is how I'm gonna help people. But you gotta help me too. I can't have 100 people from Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and my community of people who I do love, but y'all coming at me left and right. I gotta balance it out, and it's gotta work for me too. Cause it's a mental exercise. I'm still studying, doing my own research and figuring things out so I can get more information, help my own life, go travel the world, get some more knowledge, information, and share it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, simple birth chart readings, you know what I'm saying? $30, you know, more advanced whole chart, $50, whole shebang, $100, you know, breaking down the deep nitty gritty, and then $150 if you want me to tell you that if you come from some of the brightest stars in the sky, if you have more powers than others, so that you can know how you got to carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am, and I know some celebrities out here. I know some of my local people. I know who's the brightest stars and who ain't. You know, and even women, because women are walking vibrations for the most part. And then don't get it twisted. There's men out here too that have great insight and great intuition. They can feel your fucking energy, so they know. So the women will tell you about me before I can even tell you about me. They'll be like, damn, that nigga Rob's a shining bright ass star. They already knew my energy before I even had to speak. And they know yours too. So don't be trying to play with no woman out here or highly intuitive individuals, because they fucking know. You're damn right. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, just know astrology, the stars don't lie. I can look up in the sky and see the moon right now. And the moon is in a certain degree and a certain everything. The same thing with you. You can't see no mythological figure. You can't see no person that existed at a certain time. These are all references. Jesus was just a reference to the sun. The Egyptians just worshiped the sun. You know what I mean? But there is also a moon, and there's other sun. A sun is just a star. We are all made of stardust. So what does that mean? We are all stars. We all connected to different stars at a certain time based off those planetary alignments and those effects and meanings and energies from those planets in star systems. Some stars and suns are brighter and stronger than others. So you have to know these things. All right? I'm not going to go too far into detail, but a lady asked me, what is the site on the constellations? Like how to know. If you already know astrology and you know how to do that and look at the degrees, 88 constellation of words for the 88 constellations. You can just type in 88 constellations on Google and it'll pop right up. You know, if that's too much for you to understand, I'm not gonna be responding to comments and stuff like that. I'm just gonna make videos responding to comments. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you got any topics that you think I should do, and if you're interested in me cracking your astrology code, you know, because all I'm going to do is confirm what the spirit has been telling you your whole damn life, and you've been running away from it. So I know some of y'all is trying to figure that out, and I'll do it. I've been doing this for a minute now, you know. So yeah, if you're interested, tap on me. Astrology is the key. You know what I mean? It's not, you know, no religion or no guidance from a mentor. No, that's not the key in this physical realm. You got to work with your spirit. You got to work internally. If you're not working internally with yourself and you going against your soul and spiritual mission, you're not going to end up in places that you want to be. You're going to manifest experiences that you don't want to experience. And I know that because I did some non-integral things in my life before, and they were meant to happen to put me down the right path. You know what I mean? So those experiences you went through, shit, they brought you this fucking video, and they brought you some other shit too that's making you do better in life, because that's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on. So if you're not on that, then I don't even know how the hell you ended up here, honestly. But keep it G, you know what I'm saying? Astrology is the key, and make sure, you know, not only watching my videos and what I talk about, but do your own research on astrology if you can. And it may be harder than others, like I said, based off the aspects in your chart and what's in the 8th house of in your chart and you know, Jupiter shit, you know, scorpionic energy, Pisces energy, you know, a lot of shit has to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I got for y'all. Tap in with me if you would like the goodies. You know what I'm saying? I can crack the code and tell you what you got to do for your soul. All right.